I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by the generous support of viewers like you. Thank you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
The Wagoner Bulldogs and the Caney Valley Trojans are here as we continue the second round of Season 11 of I Want Answers. Hey everyone, welcome to our 11th season of Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I'm your host, Anna Berry, and I'm happy to be back with you again this year. So tonight's teams, we've got the Wagoner Bulldogs and the Caney Valley Trojans. Now these teams are back and they are competing for a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money, and that's going to be awarded at the championship at the end of this season, which is coming up soon. So let's meet our players from Wagoner. We have our team captain, Shelby Russell. We have Zach Mays. We have Whitney Owens, and we have Morgan Johnson. Welcome back, Wagoner. All right, let's meet our players from Caney Valley. We have team captain Braden Peckham. Welcome. We have Avery Thomason. We have Caleb Peck. And we have Carter Brown. All right, welcome back, Caney Valley. Okay, teams, you both have made it to the second round, so congratulations, but the pressure is definitely on. Okay, questions, we're gonna get questions right, but questions don't win this competition. What wins this competition? Answers. Yeah, not just any answer, the correct answer. So let's begin with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
We begin. What canal at the north end of the Red Caney Valley?
Erie?
No. At the north end of the Red Sea was blocked in 2021 by a ship that went sideways and caused millions of dollars in revenue loss due to the delays for ships in the line to go through. Wagoner?
Suez Canal.
Yes. Name the annual message of the president to Congress and Caney Valley?
Address?
Yes, it is the address, specifically the State of the Union address, but yes, it is address. Fish have what structures for gas exchange? Wagoner?
Gills.
Yes. All right, on a voyage to the New World, Columbus saw a heavy black ball used in games played by the natives that bounced as if it were alive. This was Europe's introduction to what substance? Caney Valley?
Tar.
No. Wagoner?
Oil?
No. Rubber. Rubber. Can you imagine that? Finding rubber? All right. A Swiftly Tilting Planet is the final book in a series about Megan Charles Wallace and Calvin O'Keefe. What was the first book in the series by Madeleine L'Engle? It's A Wrinkle in Time. We have a video question from RSU Radio.
Hey guys, it's Caleb with RC Radio, and the question I have for you is which music legend broke the record for most albums on the Billboard 200 chart at the same time after his death in 2016?
Caney Valley?
Presley.
No. It's Prince. Name the device used in the treatment of asthma, which delivers small doses. Caney Valley?
Inhaler.
Yes. The Pennsylvania Gazette eventually became the most popular newspaper in the American colonial. Who began publishing it in 1721? Wagner?
Franklin.
Yes. What enormous California bird is threatened with the same fate as the passenger pigeon? Caney Valley?
Condor?
Yes. The Palace Complex in central Beijing, China is known as what city whose name is a synonym for prohibited? Caney Valley?
Forbidden?
Yes. What word should have been used in this sentence? They crowned the early Olympic victors with garlics in their hair. Caney Valley?
Garland.
Yes. What two states join at the westernmost point of Lake Superior? Caney Valley?
Michigan and Wisconsin.
No. Wagner?
Minnesota and Michigan?
No. It was Minnesota and Wisconsin. We have a math question. In the first 25 years after the Second World War, average life expectancy in the U.S. rose by 5 years to 71. An increase of what percentage rounded to the nearest percent? No one? The correct answer was 8%. All right. The National Museum of the American Indian in Washington, D.C. is a part of what much larger national institution? Caney Valley?
Archives.
No. Wagner?
The Smithsonian?
Yes. What is the meaning of the prefix in hemorrhage? Wagner?
Blood.
Yes. What form of combat took the lives of Stephen Decatur and Alexander Hamilton? Caney Valley?
Duel.
Yes. If you have been walking off trail through areas with high grass or lots of leaf litter, it's advisable to do a full body inspection to check for what? Caney Valley?
Ticks?
Yes, we know that here in Oklahoma. All right, since the answer to this question is not Bolivia, this is the nickname of what other South American country? Caney Valley?
Brazil.
No. Wagner?
Peru.
No, it's Paraguay. Name the first permanent European settlement in New England. Wagner?
Jamestown.
No. Caney Valley?
Raleigh.
No, it's Plymouth. Video question from GRDA.
I'm Justin Alberti, Vice President of Corporate Communications for the Grand River Dam Authority. What scale is used to measure the acidity of water?
Caney Valley?
pH.
Yes. What two elements account for most of the mass of our sun? Caney Valley?
Nitrogen and helium.
No. Wagner?
Hydrogen and oxygen.
No, it's hydrogen and helium. American troops left Afghanistan in 2021, ending our longest military engagement. What event caused American troops to invade the country in 2001? Wagner?
9/11.
Yes. Charlotte spun the word pig into her web to save which character from Wagner?
Wilbur?
Yes. In 1756, the 7 Years' War officially began when England declared war on what continental? Caney Valley?
France.
Yes. All of the water in, on, or above the Earth's surface compromises what sphere of the planet? Wagner?
Hydrosphere.
Yes. In music, what is the term for the regular pulse or beat groupings? Wagner?
Tempo.
Say again?
Tempo.
No? Caney Valley?
Pitch.
No, it was measures or bars. Wow, that bell means time's up for the speed round, and that was a speed round for sure. Let's look at the score. We've got Wagoner 70, Caney Valley 100. Round 2 is coming up next. We'll be right back.
I'm Zach, I'm part of Wagoner, and if I had to get rid of any holiday, it'd be my coach's birthday because he doesn't deserve it, and I'd give me a second one.
My name is Shelby, and if I had to get rid of a holiday, I would get rid of St. Patrick's Day because I hate green and replace it with anything blue.
Hi, my name is Whitney, and I would get rid of Black Friday because online shopping is better, and I would replace it with National Decorate for Christmas Day.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I would replace Valentine's Day and replace it with National Loners Day.
And welcome back to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. Now, we did have to change our score. Our judges made a score correction, so the correct score is Wagoner 80 and Caney Valley 90. So, teams, are we ready? Because we have the advantage round coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, teams, we begin with speed. Correctly restate this proverb by replacing 2 words. A chain is only as fast as its slowest link. Caney Valley?
Good, weakest.
No. Wagoner?
Strong and weakest.
Yes, it's a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Advantage for Wagoner. Latin prefixes. Which Latin prefix meaning water starts with the letter A?
Aqua.
Yes. Which prefix meaning hearing also starts with A?
Audio.
Yes. Which prefix indicates many but can be used for anything over 1 and starts with M?
No, it's not mono. It's multi.
Yes. All right, back to speed. In the military, the bugle call at sunrise is called what from the French word? Wagoner?
Reveille.
Yes. Advantage for Wagoner, astronomy. What is the nearest source of neutrinos?
Sun.
Yes. What gaseous element now in a shortage was discovered on the sun before it was found deep underground on Earth?
Uranium.
No, it's helium. Solar storms send particles into our atmosphere which affect our magnetic field, affecting power grids and communications. They can also cause what light show effect in the very northern and southern areas?
Aurora borealis.
Yes. All right, back to speed. What nation controlled the Pacific coast of Canada and Alaska at the same time that the French controlled an enormous region in central North America? Caney Valley?
Russia.
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley. We have European history. Charlemagne is regarded as the founder of both the Carolinggian dynasty and what empire?
Byzantine.
No, it's the Holy Roman Empire. Who reluctantly ordered the execution of Mary, Queen of Scots?
I think it was Elizabeth. Elizabeth? The first?
Judges?
Elizabeth the First.
Yes, it is Elizabeth I. The Habsburg palaces were built in what city?
Paris.
No, it was Vienna. All right, back to speed, and it's a math question. The measures of 2 consecutive angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio of 1 to 8. Find the measure of the smaller angle. Caney Valley?
20.
Yes. Advantage for Caney. We have Nobel Prize. Henri Becquerel and Pierre Curie shared the 1903 Nobel Prize in Physics with which woman scientist?
Marie Curie.
Yes. The 2016 pick of Bob Dylan for his poetic music in which category was a surprise to many, as it generally has gone to authors?
Literature.
Yes. 4 U.S. presidents have won this category of the Nobel Prize, including Woodrow Wilson for his role in helping to form the League of Nations to help prevent future wars.
Peace.
Yes. All right, back to speed. What numeric police radio code means message received and understood? Caney Valley?
10-4.
Yes. Advantage for Caney. MKS system of measurements. What is the MKS unit of current?
Watt.
No, it's amp. What is the MKS unit of charge?
Volt.
No, it's coulomb. What is the MKS unit of potential difference?
Ohm.
No, it's volt. All right, back to speed. Which level of government is usually responsible for paying the salaries of sheriffs and deputy sheriffs? Caney Valley?
Local.
No. Wagoner?
County.
Yes, it is county. Advantage for Wagoner, we have acts of Congress. In 1807, this act forbade Americans from trading with foreign nations.
The Foreign Exclusion Act.
No, it's the Embargo Act. In 1850, this act directed against runaway slaves was targeted for repeal.
Fugitive Slave Act.
Yes. In 1854, it created 2 new territories and abolished the Missouri Compromise Line.
Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Yes. Speed. In what city is the Texas Book Depository and the John F. Kennedy Memorial? Caney Valley?
Dallas.
Yes. Advantage for Caney Valley. We have paired titles. Finish the title. War and?
Peace.
Yes. Crime and?
Punishment.
Yes. Sense and?
Sensibility.
Yes. Speed. NFL player Tom Brady is being called this 4-letter acronym. Caney Valley?
Goat.
Yes. Advantage for Caney. Children's tales. What fruit is hanging just out of reach of the fox in an Aesop fable?
Is it fig? Fig.
No, grapes. Which object does the sorcerer's apprentice get to fill the tub with water?
Wand.
No, it's brooms. Which of Snow White's 7 friends may have been suffering from narcolepsy?
Sleepy.
Sleepy, yes. Oh, wow. So that bell means that's all the time we have for the advantage round. Let's check out the score. We have Wagoner 180, Caney Valley 220, still super close. Stay with us. We have one more round coming up after this.
My name is Brayden Peckham, and we are the Caney Valley Trojans. And if I could get rid of one holiday, it'd be Mother's Day. But because we should have it every day.
My name is Caleb Peck, and I think we should get rid of National Greasy Food Day because we should just eat healthy.
My name is Carter Brown, and I think we should get rid of National Thank God It's Monday Day because nobody likes Mondays.
My name is Avery Thomason, and I would switch Halloween and New Year's so this year would end faster.
And welcome back to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. What about President's Day? Because banks are closed, but schools stay open, right? Anyway, so we're down to the final round of our competition tonight. It's the Whirlwind Round, and it's coming right up.
Next up, it's the Whirlwind Round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, Wagoner, your team is trailing right now, so you get to pick nations that start with G, Great Escapes, or Life Science.
We're going to take nations.
Nations that start with G. Okay, answer these questions about nations that start with the letter G. Neighbor to France.
Germany.
Yes. Olympic originator.
Greece.
Yes. One-time Soviet state now at odds with Russia.
Pass.
This borders Mexico and Belize.
Guatemala.
Yes. Neighbor to Suriname on the north coast of South America.
Guyana.
Yes. West African Republic with the capital at Accra.
Ghana.
Yes. Island nation north of Venezuela.
Grenada.
Yes. West African country whose capital is Libreville.
Guinea.
No. One-time colony of France with largest city of Connery.
Guinea.
Yes. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his I Have a Dream speech in front of what D.C. landmark?
Lincoln Memorial.
Nope. All right, that's it. That's a great job. So, Caney Valley, you get to pick Great Escapes, Life Science, or Heteronyms.
What's a heteronym? That sounds for bad. We'll do life science.
Life Science, okay. Answer these questions about life science. By shedding their leaves in the fall, deciduous trees decrease their need for what?
Water.
Yes. The base of the fibula forms the outer projection of what joint?
Knee.
No. Photons in which part of the electromagnetic spectrum cause sunburn?
UV.
Yes. The synthesis of RNA from a DNA molecule is called what?
Cellular respiration.
No. Which two scientists shared the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1962 for determining the structure of DNA?
Pass.
Inflammation of what is the most common cause of emergency surgeries in the U.S.?
Heart.
No. Name the largest carnivorous marsupial, one named after the island it lives on.
Tasmanian devil.
Yes. Thrombocytes in the blood that help stop bleeding are also known as what?
Platelets.
Yes. Good job. Wow, it goes by quickly. All right, well, we've had 3 rounds now. Let's check out the score. We've got Wagoner 250 and Caney Valley 260. Just a little close there, but let's go back to some speed questions to see who's going to win this exciting competition. All right, back to speed. In what kind of aircraft do the wings travel faster than the fuselage? Caney Valley.
Forward.
No. Wagner?
Helicopter.
Yes. Calicut, India was the destination of what 15th century Portuguese explorer? Caney Valley.
Polo.
No. Wagner?
Da Gama.
Yes, it is Vasco da Gama. In the 4th century BC, Ptolemy I began a library in what Egyptian city that would... Wagner?
Alexandra.
Yes. Its boiling point is considerably higher than water and its freezing point is considerably lower. It expands smoothly with temperature change and does not wet glass. Identify this substance used in thermometers. Caney Valley.
Mercury.
Yes. A circular stone 12 feet in diameter shows a sun god in the center surrounded by mythological symbols. Artists from what civilization in Mexico? Wagner?
Mayan.
No. Created this artifact. Caney Valley?
Aztec.
Yes. Who is the protagonist in the Inheritance Cycle of stories by Christopher Paolini about a young farm boy who finds a mysterious... Caney Valley?
Aragon.
Yes. The climate of what Latin American nation ranges from the world's driest desert through a Mediterranean zone to a snowy... Wagner?
Mexico.
No. To a snowy alpine landscape featuring glaciers and fjords. Caney Valley?
Chile.
Yes. Sugarcane and pineapples are major agricultural products of what state? Caney Valley?
Hawaii.
Yes. In early 1787, the region from Ohio to Wisconsin was called what territory? Caney Valley?
Bald.
No. Wagner?
Ohio.
No, it's the Northwest Territory. Covering about 275 square miles, the world's largest array of gypsum sand dunes comprise what national monument in New Mexico? Caney Valley?
Great Sand Dunes.
No. It's the White Sands. What should be changed in this example to eliminate faulty parallel structure? Bait casting, jigging, plugging, and to troll are fundamental fishing techniques. Caney Valley?
Trolling?
Yes. All right. Reverend Elijah Parrish was speaking against which practice in this speech? It is not possible that one man can convert another into a piece of property. Thus, at one, Caney Valley?
Slavery?
Yes. In Great Britain, what is the Union Jack? Wagner?
Flag.
Yes. What name for microscopic one-celled life forms means? Caney Valley?
Prokaryote?
No. First animals. Wagner?
Archaea.
No, it's protozoa. These cities are in which state? Casper, Laramie, and Wagner?
Wyoming.
Yes. What is scientifically wrong with this line? Seymour loved to eat mushrooms, so he prepared a dark, shady, moist area in his garden and planted a packet of mushroom seeds. Caney Valley?
Seeds?
Yes. All right. Well, that bell concludes tonight's competition. Wow, the final score stands at Wagner 300 and Caney Valley 340. So that means that Caney Valley is our winner tonight. Great job, all of you. So great tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. So let's check our bracket. We see that Caney Valley is going to advance to our second round. So we'll see them again in just a few weeks. Thank you, teams, for playing, and thank you, audience, for watching as we showcase such smart kids all across Oklahoma and these academic teams. So always check us out online. I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and you can always catch up on past episodes at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by the generous support of viewers like you. Thank you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.